Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Darrell, and we are back with some NBA 2K Mobile. So in today's video, we will be discussing a recent announcement made by NBA 2K Mobile regarding the Domination event. I'm going to show you my current team, and we're going to open up this daily login, right? Because we're going to get a free Sapphire. So let's check it out. Let's get into this video. All right, let's see who we're getting right here. This is a 28-day login, and we got Amethyst Gary Payton, which is a really good point guard. And you can pair him up with Jimmy Butler, Steel Leaders, and a few other Miami Heat cards in order to get that bonus. So it's not a bad card to keep on the side. We also played the Gauntlet event. We ranked 5,870. So we got one Steel Leader collectibles, which we can start using to craft the player. All right, so if you look right on the screen, you see that Domination starts in 8 hours. A lot sooner than usual. The update made by NBA 2K Mobile was that Domination will be a 24-hour event. And it's going to be every week. So they changed their stance on it originally. It's also going to be a little bit different as far as the rewards, which I thought was pretty cool too. So for those of you who don't know what Domination is, you basically take your team and go up against other players. When you get to control an area upon victory, you earn points the longer you hold it. If you can defend, you'll get a bonus. Your team will get a stamina boost, and you can essentially earn rewards for the tiers and leaderboards. So in order to earn more points, you have 3 different arenas that you can try to conquer. You have a 15-point arena, a 30-point arena, and a 45-point arena. Some say the best strategy is to go out against the 45-point arena, but you got to understand, you will be a target because that's what everybody else is going to do. Another idea is if you have multiple teams, right? And this is why I kind of emphasized early on to keep a couple of positional players in order to have multiple teams domination, is you can diversify and get a couple 15s, a couple 30s, and a couple 45s. That way, if you do lose an arena, you have a backup plan to still earn points while you're not playing. So Domination requires strategy, and it also requires some tactics where you might jump into an arena and you might have to look around for a match that's about to end in order for you to jump in and finish off that opponent. Sometimes the opponents require 3 matches in order to bring their power down to a point where you can win. So it gets real competitive. It's a crazy event, but it has some good rewards. So now that Domination is going to be a 24-hour event, the rewards will be foundational players based on your power. In my case, because my power level is 3,900, my rewards are going to be Amethyst Foundation players. So you just take a look at the collection if you want to see what type of players will be earned. And again, it's based on your power level. So for me, foundation players for Amethyst would be any of these guys. Any of the Amethyst Foundation players would be these guys here. Be LeBron James, Larry Bird, John Havlicek, Kevin Durant, Hakeem Olajuwon, James Harden, which I actually want that James Harden, best shooting guard in Foundation. I have Thompson right now, who's good, but James is a beast. Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, which I also need as well because I'm music heavy love. So Anthony Davis would be the top power forward for me, or at least one of, right? Giannis, Gary Payton, Kyrie Irving, which I already have, Russell Westbrook, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Pete Maravich, Mr. Pete, right? Joel Embiid, Jimmy Butler, Jerry West, Klay Thompson, Paul George, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kemba Walker, Kevin Love, DeAndre Jordan, Hassan Whiteside, Goran Dragic, D'Angelo Russell, Brandon Ingram, Kobe, Earl Monroe, Eric Bledsoe, Jabari Parker, Andrew Wiggins, Elgin Baylor, Dominique Wilkins. So those are foundation players for the Amethyst. Now what I need to figure out is, are the craftable players going to be ones that you can earn, or will it be just the foundation players that you'll be earning from packs? That's the update with Domination. It should be pretty interesting. I think it's a good opportunity to earn some good cards because Domination is tough. It is tough, but from my experience, it's always tough the first day. So I got to see how this plays out with it being a 24-hour event. I know that usually towards the end of the event is where you actually have a chance to earn some more arenas. But also, to be fair, my first time into Domination with an all Amethyst team was a little bit harder because my players weren't as upgraded. This time around, my team is at 3,900 versus 3,000. It should make a difference, right? Especially when I get a stamina boost. So let's see how it plays out. Hope to get some new players on my team. Now, as far as my recent team, right, because I've been addressing a lot, we made a couple updates, right? So we unlocked 2 Gary Paytons from Gauntlet, and I added a couple more cards to get him up to 4-star, which brought up his power to 4,057. Reason why I started hooking him up versus hooking up my Kyrie is that I want to be able to use the Steel Leader cards for all the upcoming events. So right now, you have to have Steel Leader cards in your decks in order to get style points. And since Gary Payton's the only one I have, I figured I'd hook him up to where he can at least compete in my team, where I could still use him in season and head-to-head. Klay Thompson we left alone because my plan is to get the James Harden, and then I'll start upgrading him. Kevin Durant, Rookie of the Year, we got him up to 3 stars, which brings up his power rating to 5,221. Then we have Kevin Love still. Don't plan to upgrade him until I get a better power forward, but he's still doing what he needs to do on my team. And then we got Hakeem, the Dream Olajuwon, an upgrade over Hassan Whiteside, which allowed us to move cards around and upgrade him to 3-star upgrading, which brings him up to 4,142 power. And now that team overall is 3,873. In order to get my team to the power rating, which it says on my home screen, 3,901, I would have to swap out Klay Thompson for Earl Monroe, and it will bring it up to 3,901. Reason why I've been messing around with Earl Monroe, I was trying to make an all Knicks team to see exactly how the power rating was. Since I have the Patrick Ewing, I was able to add Earl Monroe, Walt Frazier, and Dave DeBusschere to get a power rating. And then when I added in my KD, just as a test scenario, it brought it up to like 2,800 power. So still a little low. I don't really see another team combination that is worth using right now, but the Knicks was an option. All right, so what I'll do to end up this video is leave you some gameplay with my team. All right, so I appreciate all the support. Thanks for checking out the videos. It's been incredible, and I hope to bring different types of videos in the future as well. All right, so thank you. Peace out.